Who do I have to talk to?
The guy who's touching your bird.
The guy who's touching my cock. What?
Little child said I'm huge.
Huge.
On a chicken horse.
Ultimate chicken horse.
I thought like an onion fell from the sky.
Big Daddy Elephant, Big Daddy Epstein, Big Daddy.
Did you say Epstein?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Despite its lack of difficulty for veteran players, I've been quite enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds. Also, exclusive Josh POV in this video. Why? Because I accidentally recorded his Discord stream instead of my game. Can I make one video without messing up? Well, anyway, I'll be joined by Josh and later on Ben in this one. If you find yourself enjoying this video or are returning from my previous ones, then please consider liking and subscribing. And if you do, I'll give you a family bucket meal. Anyway, let's get back to KFC Wild Wings, huh? We last left off with Max, Ben, and I launching a crusade against sandworms, drone striking the KFC village, and killing this spider thing. Also, I now have stockings. I need to stop making Gooner jokes. Anyway, our first order of business is getting Josh caught up to us, as he's only beaten the first mission so far. Josh's character is made to look like the rapper M.R. That's gonna make some thumbnails very awkward. And not only did he make his character look like him, but his in-game name is M.Bars. I sure as hell hope this doesn't get me into trouble. Also, I real quick want to shout out the fact that Josh not only decided to leave human voices on for the cats, but he also decided to name his own cat Tuberculocus. Because Josh is so far behind us, get ready for a speedrun of funny moments until we get back to making progress. I just sent you an invite. I don't know if you got it, if you're able to do anything with that.
I did get it. Let me see if I can join. I can find out. Oh, I haven't unlocked the feature, so I gotta wait.
Okay. If that's the case, then
Will it tell me?
I think you unlocked the linked party feature because Max, Ben, and I were all trying to figure this out.
Oh my word! It just told me you unlocked lobbies and multiplayer as I left my tent. Do you want to try sending it to me again?
Okay, let me try again.
Form a link party to explore. Yeah, exactly. If I waited 2 seconds, I would have unlocked your capability. That's so funny. All right, cool. Jump in the gun. Well, let me pick up this honey. Hold on.
Oh yeah, grab that. Oh wait. Oh, because the honey's the thing that they literally brought you here to get. So
My words. I have to get on my birds and then get the honey.
I think so, or something.
Now I can get. No, I can't. I gotta follow them to this honey.
Great, thank you.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe they actually made me do that. That pisses me off so much.
Yeah, during the cutscenes, I literally was like pointing out how many freaking kids are going to be on this adventure. Like,
I want more children.
No, I was supposed to draw water.
All the kids.
I forgot.
not enough for Epstein's Island.
No, we must collect more.
No.
Monster Hunter more like child predator.
Shoot 'em. Boink. Attacking the wrong people. I already understand that. Those tall ones are crazy.
I love the fact that cutscenes.
Save them!
Yeah, they're like save them. Got it. Don't worry, bugs. I'll keep you safe.
No. Ah! These buttons!
Not used to these controls.
No, I'm not. It's driving me crazy.
Hold on, let me.
Like, literally not a single button is the same from what I was working with before. The button, like my main attack button, is my item button. My dodge button is now my heavy attack button.
How about you?
I mean,
Hi,
what?
mommy.
Yeah. Max is gonna fight you over that.
You can find more of this stuff from deposits poking up out of the ground.
I'll show you something that's poking up.
So if you need anything.
I'll always know where to find you, honey.
It's painful hearing humans do the meows.
Oh, I love that. It's even worse.
Oh no, you don't!
That's so.
What's up, brother?
Very much.
Yeah, let's go.
We've infiltrated the Taliban hideout.
Oh, quick! Our Trojan horse has worked.
Send the drones.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, tuberculosis. Get down, boy. Oh, tuberculosis is the way that we knock them all out. Cops everywhere. See? He's already getting started. And then he passes the bowl to the kid. He's like, there you go.
Gonna spread disease to the natives.
Thank you for the delicious.
Wait, no, hold on. That's
Our
not right.
gift
That's
to
not
you.
right for your cat's voice.
When you're so big.
We have to spread the disease to them. That is 100% acid water. Do not fall in there. Tuberculosis is like,
Of course, tuberculosis is so excited about the poison water. I love the fact that they're just peacefully talking about the nature just killing things.
I need meat. On the move!
I'll turn you into the meat if you don't move.
Enough joking around. Focus on the task.
It's weird. Dang, this hit me. I'm always gonna think of her as Velma now, because she just has that Velma kind of vibe about her, and her name sounds so
No,
much
no,
like
don't
it.
ruin my wife. Don't ruin my view of my wife.
Jinkies!
No. Oh.
Poison. Alright, run, tuberculosis, we got him!
We can't leave him.
I just always forget what my character looks like. I see him, I'm like, oh, it's M.R. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's do that.
Where'd you get the name tuberculosis for your cat, by the way?
First thing that popped in my head. Yeah, it's unhealthy how frequently I think of tuberculosis.
I mean, I think anything about tuberculosis isn't particularly healthy, but...
It's my Roman Empire.
And with this, Josh is finally caught up. Yeah, I bet you forgot I'm still doing voiceover in this video, didn't ya? Also, might as well mention, Josh and I fought Yogi early during the spider fight, so yeah, we had an early bear capture under our belt too. With Josh learning that the beavers need us to take out a monster causing them trouble, we head out to deal with this beast. Sneaky beaky like, we go up to the honey mound where we find this abomination of nature taking a nap. This thing is called a Congalala. And yes, this is indeed a pink monkey. We approach it as it's sleeping as peacefully as your alcoholic uncle, but pause when some of these freaking beavers decide to interrupt us. They try communicating something to us, but give up before walking up to the monkey as if they're gonna be able to do something about it. They then become mesmerized by its cotton candy fur, which frankly looks like an ugly carpet you'd see in a thrift store, but they seem to like it. These stupid beavers then start ripping out its fur while crawling all over it. To my absolute amazement, the monkey doesn't immediately wake up. I can't imagine this is particularly pleasant to it. Out of all things to finally get it to open its eyes, it's the bug at the end of this beaver's stick. That's one hell of a sentence out of context. The monkey gets up and is understandably mad that the beavers invaded his personal space. And in response, he turns around and rips a turd cloud so hard that it sends the beavers flying back. Welcome to Monster Hunter. We get caught in the crossfire and begin this fight covered in a fresh coating of dookie. We get to work fighting this big pink monkey, who is joined by some smaller pink monkeys. We discover pretty quickly that not only can this thing rip stink clouds even better than I can, but it can also shoot them out of its mouth. That's actually kinda gross. It seems to run off, but we soon realize that we were led into a trap, where we are confronted with a dozen, or so I didn't count, pink monkeys. But even outnumbered, we defy all odds and come out on top, forcing Congalala to retreat once more. It wasn't actually that hard, but whatever. I don't know if you see it somewhere amongst these dead monkeys, but...
So many of them. Kind of sad.
In the process of the fight, we just killed all of them.
Dude, they have the big boy to blame. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just throwing them into this fight. What the heck?
We finish off this unfortunate beast, killing it while I was trying my absolute hardest to cut off its tail. With this over, Josh and I head back to camp, where unfortunately he must log off for the day, fitting in one last Gooner joke before leaving. Oh, photo mode, there we go.
My binoculars on. Look at
Is
you.
there a way I can...
You look
Alright.
at my fan.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that pose works out
Whoa.
perfectly. What are you looking at?
I'm nothing.
Are you looking at me?
No.
Josh leaves for the day, and I spend some time doing some resource grinding. My greatest skill in this game. Eventually, Ben hops online and replaces Josh, and I forgot to record the first half of this. But that might be a good thing since the audio recording of the game is echoing for some reason. I'm a professional YouTuber. I don't know exactly what happened because I didn't record it, but I get him caught up with Congalala, and we continue forth onto the next cutscene, which I also didn't record, so here's a replay of it. I forgot to change back into my old armor for this, so ignore the higher end gear. We head back to our camp where there are hundreds of yogis around. I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get the point. They're kind of just standing around doing bear stuff when this even bigger bear comes in and starts yelling at them. And then all the smaller ones run off. This even bigger bear is apparently the Alpha Doshaguma, and he's supposed to be a threat. I'll be the judge of that. We hide in some bushes as the smaller bears run off, with the big cheese following after them. We mourn the loss of our onion tent before heading off to the KFC village to warn them of the imminent Yogi attack. I don't know why the bears are gonna attack now, since apparently this has never happened before, but whatever, I guess. Apparently, the villagers will only listen to Colonel Sanders, who will only listen to the regional manager, who's this guy, by the way. I haven't pointed him out yet because he's only had like 2 voice lines. But whatever, this'll be easy. The manager's just out in the desert, and he's being chased by worms. Seriously, how many times are characters who should know better going to get themselves into trouble that is easily avoidable? We go to rescue him in an all too familiar scene at this point, before we are sucked into a sandhole and fall into the caves below. Even though we had a solid horde of Balaharas chasing us, apparently only this one managed to find us somehow, making this fight a lot less interesting than I thought it was going to be. We easily take care of this threat. I definitely didn't take a bunch of damage because I'm an idiot who just keeps bum rushing the monster. Of course, this fight really wasn't that difficult. This was literally the 4th one of these things we fought, so what do you expect? I make an accidental masterful dodge during this fight before cleaning it up and landing the capture. With the KFC chief guy safe, we return to the village to warn them of the coming bear attack. But then there's the bear attack. All of the people of the village are running and screaming in terror. And then this stupid frickin' kid runs off and hides to cry somewhere, leading to this cutscene that makes me cringe every time I see it. I don't know why, just something with the facial animations and the really cringy way they presented this, just ugh. I don't even know what it's trying to convey. It feels like it's supposed to be some kind of big character moment in the story, but I don't know what's happening. Whatever. I'm reading too much into the story. We save Nada from frickin' nothing and re-kidnap him because we already lost 1 rent payment. We're not losing this one. Conveniently, the livestock are all right next to us, and we unleash them, and the bears just kind of follow them. We lure the big cheese away, which makes the smaller bears follow. An epic-looking lightning storm comes out of nowhere as the Doshaguma are led into a gaggle of Balahara, leading to the worms causing a sand pit to have a feast. The bears sink beneath the earth, roaring as they are consumed by the sands. We breathe a sigh of disappointment, seemingly having achieved an easy victory. But I was looking for a fight, and I'm sure as hell gonna get one. The Alpha Doshaguma rises from the earth, fighting off the Balahara and King Konging one of them as the rest flee, leaving us to deal with the big cheese. Entering this fight, I cook a meal. With a full stomach, I abandon this quest and join Ben's fight against the Alpha Yogi. We start beating up this big old bear, but unfortunately, Ben becomes our first casualty of Wilds. He himself will probably say that's not too surprising. I loot some Wyveria coins that kinda just appeared out of nowhere, and then the big cheese runs off. He heads straight towards the frog, who, instead of instantly running, stands his ground. Pfft, I can't believe this Shadakabra is gonna try to fight the Alpha Doshaguma. He's about to get stomped. Oh hey, he's fighting Frog.
Oh, wait.
But no shot the frog just knocked this thing down. Apparently, the bear runs from the frog. I feel like nature's a bit out of order on this one, but whatever, I guess this is Monster Hunter Wilds for ya. Ben and I come to finally finish off this threat, to which the bear opens up a bunch of wounds on himself. Now you see, this may seem like a really stupid tactic on the part of the bear, but it was. We pretty much stunlock him before finishing him off, so. With cinematic timing, the storm clears, giving us our reward for completing this mission. A good-looking game. There we go. Easy
It's,
enough.
it's so much easier when he's not consistently rushing my ass.
Oh, how convenient. Wow, wow, all of a sudden this game looks really good. So this is where the good graphics were hiding.
That's the tutorial.
Freaking 5-chapter tutorial. That's fantastic. And your reward is good graphics. We took a little bit of a break after this, coming back and forgetting that we unlocked sunlight.
Nice work, Hunter.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The game looks good now.
The landscape is so lush.
Yeah, the landscape is lush. It's almost like they took that stupid filter off.
You planted grass? Grass!
Returning to the KFC village, we are welcomed as heroes. They thank us for saving them from the Yogi invasion, distracting us from this guy who just spawns in the background. I don't know where he came from. We are told we will be given more chickens as compensation, but apparently these are to ride, not to eat. What the fuck does a guy gotta do to get a family bucket around here? Seriously, you know what? Screw it. It's literally 4 in the morning, but I'm gonna go get some KFC right now. With the village now safe and some chicken wings in my stomach, we get back to... What are we here for again? Actually, what's our main objective? Whatever, it's not important. Frankly, I'm just thankful that I have a better PC than Ben. And just in case, this is an epilepsy warning, please skip to the timestamp below if you have epilepsy. Final warning, if you have epilepsy, please skip this segment of the video. Capture...
Now, I'm getting a healthy
Discord.
40 FPS with frame generation.
Oh my gosh.
This could be worse, no? Fear not, it's a lot worse. Look at this.
How does that even happen?
You can see the Matrix.
Dude, this looks like a broken PS2 game.
Ironically, over here, it's not bad.
That looks okay. I mean, not okay for a PC game in 2025, but...
Yeah, that costs $70. Hey, Nona. Look at those PS1 graphics.
Having beaten the Alpha Doshaguma, Ben and I decided to go on an absolute murder spree of all the monsters we've fought so far, closing out the day with a pretty satisfying amount of progress made for once.
Well, I'm gonna go back to base and see what I can do first.
Oh yeah, check it out, because you probably have some new armors and weapons and stuff unlocked. Because you haven't even checked out the bear armor. I almost said the hamburger armor.
Yeah, the hamburger armor.
I imagine this is on the shorter side, at least compared to my other 2 videos. But don't worry, I will make up for it in the next one because, finally, all of the boys will be together next Friday. Like and subscribe, and I'll spray paint and Gorilla Pink and wrestle it on live TV.